most beginners fail with their first ever saltwater tank, not because saltwater tank is hard, but maybe they pick the wrong fish. But in this video, I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen to you, because the fish that I'm about to show you here are super friendly for beginners. And the last one, it can also double as your cleanup crew. Welcome to Taj Mahal Aquatics, and in this video, I'm gonna show you some of the best beginners fish, but this time, it's saltwater edition. Previously, I showed you the best beginners fish for freshwater tanks. Now I'm venturing out to the ocean to find some of the best saltwater fish for rookies to try. These fish are some of the most forgiving fish that won't die if you make some mistakes. But just because they are beginners fish, that doesn't say you can skip cycling your tank. Because if your tank is not ready, even the toughest fish can fall. Wanna know what those fishes are? Let me show you. Let's kick things off with the king of beginner saltwater fish, Ocellaris clownfish. They are tough, adaptable, eat almost anything, and you don't need anemones to keep them. Yeah, that's right. That's actually one of the biggest myths with this fish. You don't necessarily need anemone, and they could probably host powerheads, LPS corals, or maybe other soft corals in your tank. And actually, if you are beginner, you better off not to keep an anemone yet. They can also live in smaller tank size, like maybe a 10 or 20 gallon, and they have a great personality, and best of all, they are hard to mess up. It's basically a fish that almost guaranteed success in your tank, and a fish you could never go wrong. So if you want a safe fish that is fun and almost guaranteed success, this is the fish for you. Now, if you want something awesome, but a bit dramatic, Firefish Goby is the fish for you. These guys are super chill, easy to feed, and perfect for calm community tanks. But one thing you have to know, don't panic if they disappear. You may think they died, but nope, they're just hiding. They like to hide in caves if they sense danger. And not to forget, cover your tank, because they can jump up your tank, kinda like that one student that trying to escape school. Perfect fish if you like something awesome, but if you're not a fan of hide and seek, I have some more fish for you. This fish looks like it came out from sci-fi movie. Banggai Cardinal. Slow, calm, super easy to care for, and doesn't need a lot of space. And they're also not fussy about food. And here's a cool fact about them. The dad carries the eggs. So yeah, they might be the best father in the fish world. They are not just unique, they could make a perfect beginner's all-rounder fish. So if you need a perfect combo of unique fish that's calm but beginners friendly, this is a solid pick. You think Banggai is cool? Wait till you see their cousin, Pajama Cardinal. Also as cool as the Banggai, but they look like they got dressed in the dark. And just like the Banggai, they're just as beginner friendly. Super chill, easy to keep. But don't expect so much action. So yeah, they are your second all-rounder package. Low maintenance fish, and perfect for calm tanks, and also perfect for you who just started saltwater tank. Talking about durability, this is the fish you cannot underestimate. But they are kind of a tricky one, and you're gonna know why in a moment. Yellowtail damselfish. one of the toughest fish you can get. They are pretty much considered the cockroaches of saltwater tank. They are bulletproof and can survive almost anything. And they are actually one of the most chosen fish for beginners in saltwater tank. But here's the twist. They could also be your first ever saltwater fish nightmare. They could be aggressive, territorial, and could also bully other fish. So if you want them, make sure your fish can handle their attitude. And most importantly, add them last. Perfect if you want something tough, but a bit risky at the same time. And for the final one, this fish might actually help clean your tank. Diamond Watchman Goby. They sift the sand all day, keeping your substrate clean. They could actually be your ultimate sand cleaner. But this is where beginners mess up. They get the fish too early when the tank has no food yet, and they eventually starve them. So before you add them, make sure you have enough microfauna, or supplement its diet. Get the setup right. This is the fish that can be very helpful in your tank and also entertaining at the same time. So if you want a beginner's fish that can also double as a sand cleaner with a fun personality, this is the fish you gotta look up. Now before you close the video, let me give you a little recap to keep every fish in this video successfully. First of all, don't skip cycling. You need to cycle the tank before you add in the fish. And cover your tank because some of these fish are jumpers. And don't underestimate aggression. It could happen sometimes, and that's one thing you have to pay attention. And don't starve your sand sifter. Feed them well. And if you avoid these mistakes, you can successfully keep every fish that I showed you here. And there you have it, the ultimate beginner's fish for your saltwater tank. Saltwater fish isn't that hard, but you just picked the wrong one. And every fish that I showed you here will make your first ever experience in keeping a saltwater tank more enjoyable than you think. No more worries, these fish will make you smile with your first ever experience of keeping a saltwater fish. And that wraps up this video. And now I'm curious, what is your first ever saltwater fish gonna be? Drop it in the comments and hit the thumbs up if you like this video, and share this video to your friends before they get the wrong fish for their first ever saltwater tank. Subscribe for more fun or helpful fish keeping content, as there will be more you don't want to miss. Thanks for watching my aquatic friends, and have a wonderful aquatic life. See you next time.